All right, welcome to the second episode of For Fuck's Sake podcast. I
Welcome.
like this guy. Awesome.
You got it right this time.
Good job.
Yeah, I got it right this time. I guess what we'll start out talking about is anybody got some real life updates?
I guess we'll start with me because everyone's looking this
Yeah.
way. So, still same situation. No house yet. Going on 3.5 months, 4 months. Due to the fire on Christmas Eve, but just fighting with the insurance right now. So again, note to anybody that has a house fire, let that bitch burn, bro. Fuck the bullshit.
How's the new
It's just
house?
so much easier. Oh, creepy, really creepy.
Creepy.
It's old, bro. It's super, super old. It's like I guess a doctor that owned it before that doesn't want to sell it because it's in a nice side of Midland, but don't want to sell it. It's old. Like we have chandeliers in every room. There's 3 fireplaces. It's old, big but old.
What's so creepy about it, though?
Scared of ghosts?
No, not scared of ghosts. I mean, it is what it is. No, it's just old. Like you hear everything creak. You hear rain. You hear everything. They have sunlights, but like my house, I had literally has like the openings like where you can have natural lighting. They have bowls, so you see natural lighting, but it looks like it's just weird. It's just a really old home. Like it's, I don't know, poorly built old house. Glass chandeliers is the worst.
But you got a basketball court. So,
Basketball court.
yeah.
No, he had a
Don't you have
basketball court at the hotel that he was going to stay at for the one night.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a
Yeah,
basketball.
he doesn't have a
Yeah,
basketball
He
court.
has
Yeah,
house.
when I stayed at the hotel, I had a basketball court.
That's disappointing.
You don't
Yeah.
remember the draft, bro? We had a basketball court at his house.
At my house too, yeah.
Yeah, smack
cool.
jaw.
I love it.
Smack jaw.
What about you, Benny? What's your real life update?
Real life update, man. Just trying to get back to it, man. Trying to hustle. Just everything. Life's crazy. Life's a mess.
What's crazy about it?
Just a lot of stuff.
That was pretty vague, bro.
It's like, I guess, relationship stuff, of course, business stuff. Relationship stuff can tie into business stuff, and you just keep hustling. You just keep going. So that's my life right now.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I got nothing new, but I made ramen from scratch, and that took like 12 hours. But
And then it was still mid.
no, that shit was amazing. That shit was amazing, but I wanted to throw up while I was eating it because I have a thing where I can't see what it was before. Like, that's why I don't like seafood, because I don't want to look at the crab. I don't want to look at the lobster. But the whole time I was drinking the broth, I was just thinking of those bones that I found, man. And I couldn't find half of the stuff. It was really tough. I had to go to Asia.
Hold on. Do you think you found some bones, or just like? What do you mean? Like you just went in the backyard? and
Wait,
picked
you
up
made
some
broth
bones,
from
bro?
bones?
What do
Is
you
that
think
you're
broth
saying?
is made of?
That's what you did, right?
Yeah.
You actually made broth.
What kind of bones are these?
Pork hocks, pork neck bones. I don't know if they were from the neck. To be honest, I went to an Asian market and there was a language barrier. I was trying to find gelatin and pork fat, and he couldn't understand what I was trying to say, which is fine. But I literally had to play charades. So when I was talking pork fat, I had to like just grab my shit and just jiggle it for him.
Do it again?
Well,
Can I like
Like
that.
that.
Yeah, I like
and
that.
he's like, "Oh, okay." And then he like took me exactly where that was, so it worked out. I got pork bones. Don't know if they were from the neck. The recipe said neck bones, but they just look like straight up bones. I don't know where they came from, but it worked out.
Pasta was really good. I mean,
Noodles were great.
Yeah.
From scratch, or you bought them?
No. Slow down there.
Oh,
Slow
you
down.
said-
I
you
said
said-
12 hours to make the broth. I didn't want to spend more time making the noodles.
You could have did the
Yeah,
noodles
why
while
you
you were
broth.
making the broth.
No, dude.
That's how you cook.
And I bought a pressure cooker, and I was scared because apparently those, like, if you mess up, they just turn into bombs and it just explode. So
Wait, what?
pressure cookers, yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
that's
Because there's so much pressure that if you like open it like while there's still pressure in, it just gone. You're dead immediately.
I don't think you did.
Look at
there ain't no way, bro. That's
Bro,
like,
there's so much pressure.
No,
in there.
there's pressure, but that's not enough to kill you like that.
Look it up. Look it
No,
up.
how
There's-
big is your fucking pressure cooker? Are we talking like it's a freezer? Like
It's like-
a walk-in freezer?
It's like yay big.
all right.
There's-
I don't know. I'll have to look it up.
There's a
and
lot of
see.
pressure.
Watch them explode.
I think that's BS. But I think there's a lot of pressure that could hurt you, yes.
Yeah. So,
But, to kill you, boom, gone. Yeah, that's insane, bro.
I don't know. It worked out for me. It was good. I'd do it again. but I was so focused on like the broth that I forgot to buy toppings. So my ramen, no, don't get me wrong, I still made like the ramen
Oh, it
egg.
was mid.
I still made like this soy sauce chicken, but like literally all I had is corn as a topping.
Yo, and honestly, that's the most DR thing ever. Like, bro, to put that much thought and forget something, that's DR.
I was mad, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have no seaweed or the nori. I didn't have the bamboo shoots. I didn't have the little rice cakes. I didn't have anything.
So all you're telling me is you didn't make ramen from scratch. You made bone broth from scratch, and then just
Hey,
kind of
don't
mixed
put
it
it down
together.
like that, bro.
12 hours to make the
12
ramen.
hours.
You do it.
We'll do it, but I'll succeed.
I like
No, you
to
won't.
try it.
Let's do it.
I made a lot. It took all day. Next time I'll make some.
My man started at 5 in the morning. Ends at 5 p.m.
I started at 12 or 11. Didn't finish till 9. Took a long time. So
Yeah,
not necessarily 12 hours, but all day.
I was trying to give you the benefit.
still a long time. Still a long time though. Awesome. Well, what's going on in my life is my baby's sick,
Oh.
and nobody ever really prepares you for when your baby's sick for the first time.
What kind of sick?
He has really bad congestion in his nose, so when he's sleeping at night, it sounds like he's fucking suffocating. So I'm always like in there checking on him because it sounds like he's dead. Oh, like I swear, he's like,
Bro,
He's like,
no, you didn't just laugh at his baby.
You did not just laugh, bro.
what the hell? First this guy flips off my baby, and now you're laughing he's dead.
You said he sounds like he's dead.
Yeah,
What noise do dead people make, bud?
they don't breathe.
So that's not a sound.
No,
Like,
okay, I'm sorry. He sounds like he's dying. He sounds like he's
There
suffocating.
you go. See?
There you go. Sorry, let me rephrase.
I hope
You
that
woke
your
up
baby
dead.
gets
Look at
better.
that.
He sounds like that. Like, and then I'm like, oh shit. Well, awesome. But yeah, so taking care of my baby, that's really hard. Just because, we finally were like, screw it, we'll just put him between us. And he slept in the bed with us because he just sounded so awful. So, and you're like, you have those things that, well, I don't even remember what they're called, nose aspirators or whatever. They suck the
Oh.
snot out of your
Yeah.
not out of your baby. Yeah, but it's not it's like one where you put your, you're like, you know what I'm talking about?
What?
Do it again.
No,
Yo,
you don't like that too much.
I got one guy that said sucky sucky, and then the other guy's over here doing something else. I don't know what's up with
You're sucking it with.
So you have like a long tube, you put it in their nose, and then
Where does the other end go?
in your mouth, you suck it. There's like filters and shit. It's not like you're just fucking just taking snot to the mouth.
That's true love, I guess.
Yeah.
I
No.
would never.
I thought so too, but there's actually it stops it.
You
so-
put it where?
No, I'm not talking to you guys anymore. Okay, I guess we'll move.
We hope here a kid gets better.
Thanks.
Yeah,
good
Thanks.
thing
One's laughing, it's dead.
Prayers.
Breakers.
I guess we'll talk about recent headlines. I was thinking TikTok ban. What do you guys think about that? Have you guys heard anything about it?
Dude,
What do you guys
honestly,
think?
if they ban it, we wouldn't have to upload to TikTok anymore. Saves us time, just saying.
Yeah, but TikTok is the
TikTok's-
most views. Like, yeah, that's where you're gonna.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying it would save.
But I was just curious what you think, like
I don't
about
know,
it
man.
all.
I think that's wild, really, because I mean, I understand that like in other countries, their TikToks used for different things. Their TikToks used for learning experiences or whatever to make their kids smarter. Here, it's more of just like I'm laying in my bed scrolling through TikTok for 2 hours, and I'm like, damn, bro, what did I do for the last 2 hours? And that fucks me up, bro.
Well, my question is, why is it getting banned? I don't know. I like the worst way.
So what's going on right now is they are banning TikTok because it's owned by China, a foreign adversary,
Mhm.
and they think that they're stealing our data and all that kind of stuff with China, but they already have regulations and stuff in place to where our data is stored in America. I think it's more, for me personally, I think it's more about control. Like they're just trying to control the American people into not, because I feel like TikTok, you can see what's going on in the world. You can see other stuff going on around the world, like wars and stuff. So you have a lot more information at your hands. And I think it's starting to scare the American government,
Well, I
honestly.
think if that was the
Personally.
case, it would be Twitter. I mean, Twitter is the one that has anything and everything, bro. Like, you can't really censor that, you know. And Twitter's,
Yeah.
I mean, X now, I guess, doesn't really go in and say, "Hey, you can't post this, you
Mhm.
can't post that." They just let it all be out there. So
I feel like I missed that, like in high school to like getting out of high school, the Twitter era. 'Cause I don't deal with it at all. Like so, like when I talk about it, I'm like, I have no idea.
I
I
don't.
couldn't even. If you told me to log in, I wouldn't know what the fuck I'm doing with it. So, yeah, Twitter or X or whatever, I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't really mess
completely.
with Twitter. Or
I do,
X.
man. You can find a lot of good information. Everything, like Benny said, is on there. Bro,
Yeah,
I'll be scrolling like early in the morning, man, and scrolling news. Oh, okay, random beheading, and then the full Garfield movie. Like it has everything on there.
he's not lying, bro.
I guess, I mean, here's the thing. This is where he probably gets a lot of his photos because this man has photos that shouldn't be on your phone.
Like the Hulk.
The Hulk,
Yeah.
or no, it's Shrek,
Kool-Aid
and
Man.
Kool-Aid Man.
Secret
Shrek
Kool-Aid.
and Kool-Aid.
Chipped up Kool-Aid.
We're gonna
Yeah.
get that sent so everyone can see that, so they can understand that this is what DR's phone.
Actually, there's a good story behind the whole Shrek thing. I feel like we should actually dive into that and and tell the whole world.
Exposed.
That's a day. That's a thing for another day.
No, it's
I mean,
he's
it's a-
green and it's
and-
St. Patty's Day.
I think we're on the right day. If there's any day, it's the green day.
I don't think there's anything wrong with the photos that I had.
It's how you
We'll let
hid them.
we'll let everybody
hide them.
decide.
Yeah,
You didn't unsend your
Okay.
message?
Okay, wait. Let's tell the whole story if somebody wants to start.
I mean, we were all just hanging out. We got a group text, obviously, and this man literally sends, like, we were talking about, I think it was Formula One or something, and we were just nonsense, and then out of nowhere, this photo just pops up,
Describe it.
and it's hold on, let's
No, there's two photos because he sent one and he accidentally sent the other.
No, he sends it, and I was laying in bed, and I was like, "What the?" And my wife was like, "What are you looking at?" And I said, "Yo," I don't know, it's a group text," and then it unsends, and I was like, "Yo, bro, you're gonna have to explain yourself." And I was like, "Why the fuck do you have this on your phone?" My man DR over here was just trying to get away from it. He was like, "Nah, keep that between us. Keep that between us."
And he unsent it. He unsent it and said, "Keep that between us."
Well, we'll get it.
We'll get it sent in a post up or whatever.
This man, he's saying, he goes, "No one's seen it, just me. It's between me and you." And then I know you hear Benny and Tanner. I seen it. I saw that. And man, that group text went insane for a little bit, and we started sending a bunch of Shrek memes and gifs that I didn't think they were out there. And I think Tanner ended up winning it with the one behind the lady. And we'll get that one posted. 'Cause
Yeah.
that one was fun.
Finding that lady.
DR right now. DR right now.
Yeah, I just don't understand why you have photos like that. And
Can I explain?
hold on, but then the worst part is like if it's X that gives you these photos, then I think you're lacking because my man has been number one with photos. And this recent one was out of nowhere. We played a guessing game on scores. Said higher, lower, and I said higher, and I got it. And my man sent a picture of Kool-Aid Man, cheeked up, just ripped. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where do you find this shit?
He has to stop cheating on Shrek.
I have an album.
So wait.
Can I?
No, the problem is this is not how he was. He tried to hide it. He didn't want to explain himself. He just hid and was like, "No, let's forget about it." So I guess we should let him explain, or no, because he never wanted to in the first place.
I'll explain.
It to you.
No, I'll explain. So I am working on my physical look. All right. I don't think. Look, some women have like Pinterest inspo albums, like for their room, for their aesthetic. I have these photos saved because that's what I want to strive to look like, and I don't think that's a bad thing.
Hey, question: like, are you gonna go green or
You ain't that thick, bro.
Nice.
You ain't ever
You ain't that thick, bro.
Not yet.
I don't think so, bro.
Are you body shaming me?
No, we're just
Okay.
saying that your aspirations are a little too high.
Realistic.
It's good to
expectations.
it's good to shoot up the 10x rule. Why would I want to look like some random
Shrek?
bodybuilder?
Some random Shrek.
I'm
you
up
could
here.
be a bodybuilder. Yeah.
No, I'm up here.
Well, do you go to the gym?
No.
What the fuck?
I'm gathering a full album before.
Then how
Oh.
the hell?
Can you imagine being the gym guy? He's like, "Oh, have you been here before?" No, and then he gives me a tour of the facility, and then he's trying to build rapport, and he asks, "So who are you trying to look like?" And then I just whip out these photos of the Kool-Aid man
I
just
promise
cheeked
you,
up.
nobody giving you a gym tour is gonna ask you who you're gonna look like.
DR's gonna be like, "This is who I want to look like.
Can you help me?
Can you help me?"
Come work out with me. I'll help you.
I don't think there was anything wrong with that.
Okay.
It's the fact that you don't even work out yet.
Okay, I'm building a full album before I get there.
Okay.
Anyways,
I think that was made up. I don't think that's real.
it was a good explanation for it. Whether or not that's real, it's up to me.
Oh my
But
gosh.
I don't think they'll ban TikTok, dude. I don't think it's going anywhere. If I read it correctly, all it is they have 6 months to sell it to an American company. To me, it's just because I think Tanner hit it on the nail. There's no control. They don't control that. Americans want to control the media. They can't control it because it's. I don't think it's Chinese owned. The company DataByte is Chinese owned.
Well, it's not. It's not. Yeah, it's not really.
The
He's from
CEO, he's from Singapore.
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 Yeah, he's Singaporean. Don't get that wrong. because I saw him talk to.
Speaking of Singapore, what do y'all think about the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight?
Yo,
Man, honestly, I think it's gonna be a rigged fight.
facts.
But the rules in it are crazy because I just know that Logan Paul and Jake Paul get to like tag team fight him, which is a crazy fucking.
Yeah, you can tag. They can
They
tag.
can
you.
tag each other in, and then they don't even have to tag each other out, so they can both go into the ring and beat him up.
No.
Yeah, that's a rule. That's
That-
a that's
that
a
can't
rule
be
in the
true.
in the fight.
It
That's
can't be.
good. This is not. It's because he's no longer. It's no longer an exhibition. Like they're going to fight. And I don't know, man. I think
And
I
Mike
think
Tyson
Tyson, man. I mean, Tyson's dangerous. Bro.
getting hit by that dude.
I'm sorry, bro. 50 years old, 60 years old, still Tyson. Like the way that he's training and all that. I mean, he was just a whole different thing. And I mean, if you ever watched episodes or anything about Tyson, he literally goes into where he says, "I'm Tyson. Mike is another being. Mike is a fucking hell on earth. Like this guy is just a destroyer, conqueror. Like this guy, because he's scared of him. He doesn't want to. He's found peace with himself. He's Tyson. He wants to be away from Mike, but they're bringing out Mike supposedly for this fight. So
It's like an alter ego. But
the dude's dangerous though.
yeah, so there's that fight. So the it's not even just Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. It's the Paul brothers are gonna fight him. But I watched some of his like Mike Tyson's training videos, and he would just the way
Piece
he
him
was
up.
hitting some of that shit. I was like, nah, I don't want to get hit by him.
Well, dude, Mike Tyson ruined pay-per-view for a good while. Like it was literally the Tyson effect, where homeboy literally would, in a pay-per-view in 30 seconds to a minute. Like these guys were buying boxing pay-per-view, spending this $50-$60, and my dude would end it first round, second round. So imagine you wasting all that money to watch him fight, and
You just
it
get
wasn't really a
ended.
fight. It was just my man was just destroying him.
So I think what they're trying to do is make it longer, but no, I don't know how well that's gonna do it.
I mean, it's not really a fight though, because if you got Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul supposedly, and Jake Paul's like, "Hey, yo, I'm getting my ass whooped. Let me tag my brother in," and that's not really like a fight, right? Like,
I mean, it is. It's still a fight. It's just not this. It's not a fair fight. I wouldn't say it's but that's the rules. There's like some more
Okay.
rules that make it
okay.
kind of a crazy fight. I just can't remember all of them off the top of my head.
Another part of the contract, the longer it goes on, the higher Mike Tyson's purse is. So if he knocks him out first round, he doesn't get paid.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Mm.
And so on. It's like a scaling payout.
Like hats off to Jake Paul for making the fight and making it there, but it's the most pussy or coward way you can do it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't think you get no credibility because everyone's saying he hasn't fought a real boxer, The kid can box, or the man can box, man. I just don't think he's that elite. But to go and take out Tyson or fight Tyson, but it's funny because all these rules and regulations, I'm like, you're really not fighting Tyson at his peak, or you're not fighting him in regulations. You're adjusting into what you need to be at.
But you know he's making a bag. Like Jake
Oh,
Paul's
yeah.
gonna make a bag on this, bro. Now, it's really the main goal is just to get in there and make that money.
And then
Like,
it's a Netflix thing. It's not even a. It's not a a different fighter promotion. It's through Netflix. It'll be the first Netflix one on there. So man, these guys again, Jake Paul with his marketing is a genius. It comes down to it. You might not like the guy, but the guy is a marketing genius, and I give him that all day.
What amount of money would it take for you to go in there? 30 seconds with Tyson.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Bro,
A
give
minute,
me-
maybe.
give
How
me-
long do you think
Give
it
me a
lasts?
meal.
Oh, dude, 30 seconds is enough time because I'd be on the
I
ground.
don't. He just gonna knock me out, bro.
Yeah.
Just end it.
Just go in there just to get in the ring with Tyson. It doesn't even matter 30 seconds. If I have to last 30 seconds,
Yeah, I ain't lasting. I mean,
I
I
don't
can
think
run.
I'll last 30 seconds against that
I
dude.
can run for 30 seconds,
I'll
bro.
tell you right now, I can run. I guarantee I can run.
I can.
Yeah.
I could do it. At least a minute. At least a minute.
Bro, you're stupid.
Bro, I'm quick.
You're stupid.
Dude, shut
You're-
My reaction time is nasty.
You're
No,
telling
it's
me
not.
that this is a professional boxer. He can cut off the ring, and you're going to be able to run around for a minute. You're insane.
A minute, bro?
Yeah, a
You're
minute is a
insane.
long
He
time.
can cut the ring off
For
and not
you?
gonna be able to run.
A minute's a
Captain
long
Rat.
time in
For
the
you?
ring. Have you ever been in the ring?
Yeah.
Bro,
I
you're
have.
going to tell me you can take one of his punches?
Hell no. Bro.
Did I say I was going to get hit?
He's going to hit you once.
He's gonna hit you.
You're going to tell me you're not going to get hit in a minute. You're crazy. He's going to hit you
The
once.
ring's not long enough for you to run a fucking sprint, bro.
Have you been in a ring? There's enough room
Yes.
for me.
I promise you, he's gonna get pissed off enough. He's gonna
get
grab
you,
you.
bro.
He's
He's
gonna
gonna get
do
you.
something. Yeah.
I'm grabbing Tyson by the nuts, bro. I'm not fighting fair.
I
If
feel
I'm
like
in the
you-
ring with him, I'm not fighting fair.
I feel like you grew up and you were like, one day I want to grab Mike Tyson's nuts.
And this is how I do.
This is where we're at. Yeah.
It's local. We can go to this fight.
It's not local.
It's in Arlington.
It's in Arlington.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's at the
It's in October?
Is it the AT&T Stadium? or
Yeah.
what?
yeah, it's at the
The Cowboy
AT&T
Stadium.
Stadium. Yeah,
Let's go.
Man,
that'd be.
he's like-
I bet you it's expensive to get into that
Fuck
bitch.
it.
Did you grow up watching?
Tyson?
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah. That's when the scrambler boxes were out.
Damn, you're old.
Not that old, bud.
Damn.
This is why I left earlier. They wanted to blame something else, but this is why.
You watch
Anyway.
Ali too?
No, I didn't watch Ali. No, the only boxer that was growing up was Tyson.
Tyson? Who else?
George Foreman. We had
Big
Oscar
George
De La
Foreman.
Hoya.
De La Hoya was huge.
He's a
Mayweather.
mess right now.
Huh?
Oscar De La Hoya?
He's
I don't
always
know
been
where
a
he's
mess.
at
They call him
now,
the, they
but-
call him the golden boy for a reason. Like he was always a mess. The guy who could box, but I said if you're gonna go best boxer of all time, Fearful will be all day Tyson, but best is Cesar Chavez, senior, not the junior. Junior was trash, but that dude was. If you ever look at his record, it's insane. That man went like for how many fights in a row? He was just fighting.
That was a long
everybody.
time. It's
Huh?
when we bone marrow. We did the research on him.
Bone marrow. You were doing bone marrow.
I wouldn't do it again. Have y'all had bone marrow?
Nah.
No.
I have a friend in Dallas though, and when we go to wings, like pluckers and shit, bro, she literally goes in, she grabs the wings, she cracks them open, she like eats the marrow in the bone, bro. Really good friend, but that shit, it's wild.
I don't know
bro.
if you should have friends like that, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. As a friend to another
Well,
friend,
Well,
That's
bone
tough.
marrow is like pretty high in nutrients for you.
that's cool. It's not for me though. That thing.
That's okay. It's
terrible.
not for you.
I don't judge like that.
I do. Bone marrow is disgusting. You didn't go through what we went through. That was a traumatic
Dude,
event.
yeah, it was a new restaurant they opened, and we both looked at each other, and we're with our wives, and we're like, "Hey, you ever had bone marrow? No, let's fucking order it." All right, and they brought it, and it just stunk, bro. It was like a fucking femur of a fucking cow. And it was huge, but just stunk, and you're supposed to just scrape it off, and they brought it to us, and instant, I'm like, "No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this." And then we're like, fuck, we bought it. Like, you can't be a bitch now. Like, let's just do it. And instant regret. Like, it was bad, bro. It was really bad.
That does sound gross.
I started gagging, man. We made them take it off the
Off
table.
the table. Like, we literally, we're like, fuck this. And they were like, can you get this? Like,
Did y'all taste it or you?
yeah,
ate
we
it?
tasted
We
it.
did.
It
we,
was,
little tortilla, just
bro.
That was gross.
oh,
Yeah.
the
Well, I
texture.
think you're supposed to
Maybe
like
the
make it in
tortilla
with stuff.
ruined it. You're supposed to like
You're supposed to
suck
like
it out the bone or something.
Bro,
no.
it's a, thing about it is a femur. Like, it's the big bone that they cut in half. And they just basically char it. And basically, the center of the bone, you just scrape with a spoon and eat.
Oh,
With-
so they
okay. It's nasty, man.
It was horrible.
We covered it in salsa, and it was still the most awful thing ever.
Mm.
It was hard to swallow.
Mm.
Terrible.
Mm.
Hmm.
Did y'all see that thing with Ryan Garcia though? The whole thing going
Yeah,
on with
where
him.
he's like coming out with
Um,
everything right now.
Yeah, I saw that. That was crazy. He sounds like he's losing it. Well, he sounds like he's losing it, but I know he's just went through some crazy traumatic experience.
I mean, do you feel like he actually went through these things? I mean, if he's saying these things and he's like exposing, do you feel like he's just going through something, or do you feel like he's literally exposing everything that he's been through?
Okay, I think we should recap what Ryan said. So Ryan said is that he was kidnapped, if I'm not mistaken,
Mhm.
held by his will to watch a lot of fucked up things, like involving children and all that. Like the elites made him watch this, and now he's exposing them.
Mhm.
I think he's just having an emotional breakdown. A lot of like coke and a lot of pressure, social media pressure. It's all just weighing down on him, and he's just having a terrible breakdown.
You think so?
I mean, if you think about it, there's other celebrities that have touched on it, but have been quiet pretty quick. You know, I think that his has lasted what, a week, going on 2 weeks, maybe. Now that
Mhm.
he's been talking about this, so I mean, there's more to it than just hey, I think he's flipping out.
Yeah. Well, does he have a fight coming up?
Yeah.
You think
June?
it's like a you think it's like
Promo?
a promo?
That's fucked up promo.
Like a fucked up promo? You don't think so?
I don't think.
I don't know. I don't know. I was just curious because, I mean, I heard the phone call that he had with Tate and it sounded really bad. So just like talking about how, like, hey, you don't want to go down this road. That's something you don't want to talk about or, get out there. That's what Tate was telling him. So,
Well, Tate's still going through that shit. Didn't they? He just got
They just got arrested again.
again.
Yeah. so
What a perfect segue to talk about our main topic today.
go ahead.
Conspiracy theories. We've all laid out conspiracy theories. We have a serious one and a silly one. And who wants to go first?
Not me.
All right, I'll go first. I don't think fucking Stevie Wonder is really blind.
Yeah.
Coming out with that. I've
Yeah.
been holding that on my chest for a second,
I'm
man.
gonna be 100%. There's a lot of people that I've watched videos
Fuck.
and celebrities are like, he's not fucking blind. Like he just fucks with people. He's not blind. And I'm like, damn, that's wild. To do your whole career and everything to act blind.
I'm passionate about that, bro. I am passionate about
You
that.
don't think he's
That guy is not fucking blind, bro. That guy, why is he sitting courtside at a basketball game? Why is he sitting courtside? To feel the vibration of the ball? Go fuck yourself, Stevie Wonder. Like, no, bro.
Maybe, bro. Maybe he enjoys like the popcorn, the hot dogs, like you would. Things like that. That's
I
what
can
he's
enjoy those in the
enjoying.
back.
Yeah, why does he got to sit up front courtside?
Courtside.
Just
I
because he
mean,
has the money?
Here's my thing. You can get a box press. You can get somewhere else. Courtside is like because you want to be right there in the action and see
Mhm.
it. I'm with DR on this.
Yeah,
I think he's not blind.
there's footage of him like holding a camera. What are you shooting at, Stevie? How do you know which way to go? And then there's photos where like he's on stage, or it's a video where he's on stage and the mic stand starts falling and he like instinctively reaches for it.
Hmm.
That dude's not fucking blind.
You can hear it, bro.
One day it'll be
Dude, his
exposed.
senses
He-
are
he
like
can feel it.
Daredevil. He's like Daredevil.
Bro, if it hasn't been exposed yet, it's not going to be exposed.
If I
yet.
ever, bro, I'm just telling you, if I ever get in range of Stevie, I'm swinging on Stevie just to prove, just to prove that man is not blind, bro. I'm just, ooh.
How bad would you feel if you hit his ass and find out that he is blind? That my man just had instincts and you literally just clopped a fucking celebrity blind guy.
I'm that guy that punched Stevie.
Honestly, the video would be great because I would record it.
So can we get this scheduled?
I'd put it. That's the pay per view fight that's gonna be on the
The undercard for the Paul.
me and Stevie.
Okay.
I'm swinging on that man, dude. That man ain't blind.
What's your other theory?
Michael Jackson's alive. No, he is. He is. All right. I think we talked about this before.
I agree.
How there's this guy named Dave that came out, and he's like Michael's close friend. Nobody knows where this man came from or who he is. He has similar bone structure to this man. He has the same voice as this man, and he's like a burn victim almost. Like if you look him up, they put like similar sayings side by side, and he sounds exactly like him. And then last year, Michael's son Prince, I think it's Prince. He had a boat party in the summer. Everybody was wearing like, tank tops, shirtless, and there was this random guy that was like suited up like he's about to go to court. He's like, he has black slacks, a button T-shirt. He has a tie. He has a fedora, glasses. Old guy, old looking fucker, and he's just nobody knows who that man is.
Hmm.
And he was allergic to the sun. Michael was. So I'm just saying he's old as fuck. I mean, he's not dropping an album anytime soon. But I'm just saying he's alive still. He's out there. Just saying. Those are I have two that I'm very passionate about. Those are two.
To be honest, I haven't dug deep enough into that, so I have no idea. But he could still be alive, you know.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. We got a text from
Yeah.
internet lead that came in for Tupac Shakur. So I mean, if he's alive, I think Tupac's probably alive too, somewhere, just hanging out on an island. So
Well, that picture that
Tupac's definitely alive, though. I mean, if you look at his albums and shit like that, he's been saying, he was going to die in 1996, and he's gone. Like, he talked about that, and he's probably just out living. Suge Knight did not kill Tupac, bro. Like, Tupac's alive.
I don't say that name. He's behind bars, but Suge Knight will still come after you. Just saying.
Suge Knight did not kill Tupac Shakur. Tupac's still alive.
What's he doing? What's Tupac doing?
Oh,
But
bro,
besides
bro.
buying BMWs at Seoul Permian Basin.
He's buying BMW somewhere else, bro.
I think that photo of him in that car, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that photo came out, like that photo was taken after he allegedly died. And he didn't die right away. He died in the hospital, I believe 6 days later. Nobody besides his mom and I think the doctor are the only ones that saw him and his dead body. She had to pull the plug, allegedly.
Well, in those photos, there's no tattoos on him, as he has in real life.
The autopsy photos. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just saying all these famous people probably like if you're that famous, bro. Like you and I, us normal people, can DoorDash food, but we can also expedite it, right? So I think once you get to that level of fame, you have an option that you pay extra to fake your death. I think that's an option. So like if fame gets too much,
Especially, if you don't want to deal with it.
Michael had dude, name another artist like Michael at this time. Global impact.
There's one.
I guess Taylor
Swift, but to the level of Michael, still not there.
I mean, for a little bit, it was Bruno Mars. Like they compared him to Michael for the longest time.
Yeah, but Bruno's kind of just died off. Michael's still.
Michael's forever.
Yeah, Michael's still.
Michael's life. Michael's
Bro, he owes like $50 million right now.
Who? Michael?
No, Bruno Mars to the MGM resorts and shit.
For what?
Gambling. He owes so much money, like he has to pay all that back.
Damn. Well, that sucks for him.
but he's gonna be doing free shows for a bit.
Yeah, but that's what you get for gambling.
Got to pay that back somehow.
Yeah.
What's your theory?
Well, I just wanted to get your thoughts if you guys thought the moon landing was real. I personally don't think the moon landing was real.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, bro, you got pictures of them on the moon with the flag standing up straight. Like,
What do you mean? What do you mean?
pictures with the flag like as if it's moving in wind.
Yeah, it's like moving and it's not.
It's not.
supposed to move.
It's not moving in wind. I mean, there's, from what we know of space, and it's just like, so you have. I mean, I don't know, bro. I'm just thinking, like, you have Earth, right, and you're here, and then on the moon, you're just like,
You ever starched a pair of pants?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's
Okay. That's exactly what that flag is.
yeah.
It just
so,
they starched it up to
Thank
make it look
you.
like it's waving.
thank you. So they starched it to make it look real, even though it's fake.
yeah, and it doesn't make.
They
any sense.
staged it, bro.
Gotcha.
Come
They
on,
had to
bro.
have staged it.
It's staged. That's what you're telling me is they staged it.
We're watching these rockets take off. What do you mean?
And
Oh.
have they ever actually left,
Yeah.
bro?
You
don't
could
know.
buy.
I don't know. I just feel like it's not. And then, like the astronauts and everything that were on that exploration just disappeared. They never talked about it. They
What do
didn't do
you
anything.
mean they disappeared?
Like Armstrong and stuff, they never talked about it. They just did their own thing. Look up interviews and stuff. They never really talked about it.
Well, I
I
think
don't know.
Buzz came out, didn't he?
Yeah.
Say that there's like life in Antarctica. That like he's terrified of Antarctica. Like they're not telling us the truth of Antarctica. Then you have all these countries that signed some shit saying that nobody can go anywhere in that area. So you have
Doesn't-
like the people that can go and do like a quick little tour, but you're not really going into Antarctica.
Oh
So
yeah, and
like,
it's like
what's really
3
there?
different countries are always patrolling Antarctica too.
No
So
fly zone.
no fly zone. And it's like Russia, China, and the United States are patrolling it.
Bro, all these countries hate each other, but they're together, synchronized, saying, "I'm not gonna allow anybody to come here."
To Antarctica?
What
Yeah.
is it? What's hiding there?
Yeah, I agree with that. That's crazy. I don't know.
Well, if to go along with that, yes, I think the moon landing is real,
You
but
think it's real?
it is pretty suspect that we haven't gone back recently. Now that technology has advanced so much, but
Mhm.
it's like we did that once already. Why would we go back again?
If you had sex once, would you have sex again?
I don't think that's the same thing.
That's the
Bro,
same thing.
but it's like a big accomplishment.
Yeah, but there's nothing there. What are you gonna go there? It's a rock. There's nothing there. There's no way of life is there.
There's
There's
it's
no
newer
water.
though.
There's
You can
nothing.
see more. You can
What are you
understand
gonna
more.
What are you gonna understand
We've
from
gone so much. Like
the reason they're doing the Mars explorers because there's way to have life on there, so that's the reason they're exploring that. The moon is just a fucking rock. It's really just a rock. So my thing is, I understand. I don't know. I think there's a lot of BS behind it. I don't think we landed completely. I think that we lied the first time, but we have landed on it.
Mhm.
But they've explored it, and there's nothing there. I mean, to me, the moon, if you look at all NASA's information on it, it's just a spinning rock. I mean, if there was water, if there was way of life, then yeah, I'll look into it. But there's nothing. It's been around as long as we've been around, and there's nothing.
We definitely not lied on the first one though, because it was a
Yeah.
space race.
It was a race, and these men,
Us Americans.
they finessed,
Number one.
they finessed their way on that one. I'll give them that all day. But I watched Transformers, and there's a dark side of the moon, man. There's nothing there.
Nothing there.
I don't know. I don't think we landed. Just
But-
other reasons.
I agree.
There's a whole little aspect to that too. There's a very famous director, Stanley Kubrick, who's done quite a bit of movies. They say that he got them to film the landing, the fake landing. He got like to design the set and all that, and then they said that I guess it got too real, and he was gonna expose them, and that's why he died. And also his last episode, he was exposing the elites. And he also that's another reason why they killed him too, because he's about to just expose a lot of people, just air out all their laundry.
My question to you guys, since you don't think it's real, do you think we're going to Mars?
No.
You think the Mars ones are?
Hear me out.
Actually, no.
Just hear me out. Just hear me out, though. But you're telling me that we couldn't get to the moon, or we haven't gone to the moon, but we're at Mars.
You got a whole different person trying to get to Mars. Like you got a whole
Isn't there
different
people
person
there?
behind it.
No, we haven't gotten
And that's-
anybody to land on Mars.
to land on it?
No.
That's
it's just
Elon Musk.
The
You
space
know?
station.
it's just
A rover.
a rover. Yeah,
Mhm.
just rovers are up there right now, but they've never made it because it's pretty far. It's
Speaking
a
of
pretty far distance.
Eh,
It's gonna
I
take
mean,
you a minute.
It's gonna take you a little bit to get there.
a few
The
years.
what do you think? It's a minute. It's gonna take you a
Oh,
minute to
man,
get there.
just
See,
hop in the car. We'll get there in 5 hours.
I did
Sure.
watch a conspiracy though about like how how our atmosphere is kind of there's holes in our atmosphere now,
Mhm.
And the
supposedly,
ozone.
things like that. Well, I did watch a conspiracy saying that Mars went through the same thing, so maybe we are actually from Mars. We came from Mars, landed on Earth, started our shit. Asteroid didn't kill the dinosaurs. We did. Like, there's
Well-
fossils saying that humans and dinosaurs lived at the same time.
I guess if that's true, wouldn't there be like some sign of civilization on Mars?
There is though. If you look at like videos and stuff, it does show that there's even far back as pyramids on Mars and shit like that.
I think you were watching the Flintstones.
I'd
I
have
don't
to
think
see-
that was a documentary.
I'd have to
think
see.
that was the
I'd have to
Flintstones.
see that because I don't think I've seen that.
No, I've never heard of that. I'm pretty sure you're watching the Flintstones. Dinosaurs and humans
not.
existing. You'll have to show me
There's
that.
a story behind it, right? Came from somewhere.
What about the
Leftovers
pyramids?
came from somewhere.
Oh man, I don't even know where the pyramids came from. That's
Like the ones in Mexico. Mexicans did that. Very obvious.
very-
That's what is insane. No one questions the Mayan pyramids. No one questions those whatsoever.
Have you seen them?
I'm telling you right now, it's just crazy that you don't question that, but you question the ones that are in Egypt.
Yeah. Bro,
yeah, but why?
those are insane.
So, well, they actually found a huge one over in Mexico that looks like a mountain. It's covered under vegetation
Mm-hmm.
that they never actually explored because it's so like so much vegetation is dense that they can't really get to it. But it's bigger than the Great Pyramids.
But what about the ones that are similar size in the ones in Egypt that are just got found in Antarctica?
What?
You in Antarctica?
Bro, you have
Dude.
a hard on for Antarctica and
I-
Flintstones.
Bro,
Nothing
that
on
was on History
Antarctica,
Channel, bro. They
yeah.
found the pyramids.
I think
exactly
Antarctica's
like the
just
ones.
Street Channel.
You're watching
still got
cable? Yeah.
YouTube.
YouTube.
Thank you,
YouTube
YouTube.
TV.
History Channel.
YouTube TV.
Yeah, bro. Come on.
Oh no, I'm sorry. No.
2.2 million stones, bro, just perfectly fucking aligned. You try to build a pyramid.
Well, I have a thing.
It's so perfect.
Like maybe our civilization was so advanced that we were also just taken out back then by the meteor, and some of us survived, and that's how we're here now.
Thanks,
you know?
great granddad.
Yeah, like maybe we were way more advanced.
I mean, they have a lot of theories. You want to go theories? Atlantis was a real city
But
Gone.
where?
and gone. What's the thing that?
No, they found a spot that they thought it might be.
Wasn't there one in Antarctica?
No, it wasn't in our Antarctica. I can't remember the location, but they found the perfect like thing that would match
What's your
what
favorite color? Antarctica.
Antarctica.
Okay, we'll come back next week and revisit that, but I'm pretty sure it was in Antarctica. You
No,
laugh at me now, but you won't.
It's not in Antarctica. It's not
It's
in
the
Antarctica.
was it the triangle? What is it? The
Bermuda Triangle?
That's
That's-
different.
where's that at?
Bermuda? The ocean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what a lot of them think that's where Atlantis was. There's a huge theory on it. Atlantis was that. It was there. It was a huge civilization that was just pretty much these guys lived in the middle of the ocean, and there were no land or nothing. And these guys had that kind of civilization, but it imploded,
Mhm.
and
And it was super
it.
advanced for their time.
I remember something like that just doesn't implode overnight.
Or just got
Pressure
washed
cooker
away
does.
from the water.
Bro, it's
A pressure cooker does.
If the water, if they say that the water's
Somebody
rising
created a
like it
pressure
is,
cooker.
then it's probably got destroyed and corroded away by water.
We heard all these stories about like Amelia Earhart going over the Bermuda Triangle and just a lot of shit going crazy. How come we don't hear that shit now? Nobody really talks about
Well,
that.
they actually, I
It's-
saw it earlier that they think they found Amelia Earhart's airplane.
Yeah, they got like a sonar. footage
Yeah,
of-
and they think they found it. So
Mm.
I mean, there's still people out there
Bro,
looking for it, but it's so
we have
long ago
trouble
that nobody
finding
cares.
planes that go missing.
like MH370, the Malaysian airplane that just disappeared in
And then go back
2014.
up, right?
Yeah, and what's crazy is they released some footage either early this year or late last year of like 3 orbs like circling
Around
it as it's flying, and then it's just vanishes. So, and it's weird because it's what happened? I don't know what year. I can't cite the year for it, but this guy on Twitter, he said he got a voicemail on his phone, and it was a bunch of like the military alphabet. And when he deciphered the military alphabet, whatever it was saying, because it was from the black box, it said SOS danger, they are not human. SOS danger, and after he started tweeting that, he also stated that a lot of people were outside his house from time to time in just unmarked cars, just sitting there parked all day, just watching them. So
That's why we
it's-
got the Space Force now.
Huh?
That's why we got the Space Force now.
What do you mean?
That's why we created the Space Force. Aliens are real.
Are you gonna join the Space Force?
No.
I mean, to me, it's crazy because growing up, like that was the biggest fears: aliens. Now, I mean, no one fears it because I mean, they honestly went online. They've won on cable TV. They've gone to like CNN and all that, and they've literally said aliens are real. The government told you that.
Nobody even.
No one
No
batted
batted
an
an eye.
No one batted an eye. They were like, we knew it. So I'm like, yo.
It's just a different time now. I mean, where do you think all our fucking
don't-
technology came from? Our technology came from obviously something
Yeah,
different.
but
If we're stuck in one place and then exponentially out of nowhere, we just fucking quote boom. Like we learned something. We did something to go that far so quick to have cell phones and all kinds of shit, bro. And most of it happened after World War II.
Well, I just feel like
I just think that that was your biggest fear, and it happened, and it's like,
Mm.
uh,
It's not so bad.
nothing crazy.
Whatever. Yeah.
I mean, think about it. You're growing up. Their movies. Your everything was designed around it. Like it was really that was a fierce thing, and I mean that was just I don't know. They tell you it's true, and they're like, well, damn. And we say technology. I think we're still fucking way behind technology, just because of the thought of what we can do and we haven't done is there. Like the whole thing with flying cars. That's just not real.
Mm.
Can I ask a question? I don't want to be judged before I asked it. Okay. Speaking of aliens, once again, no judge. I'm not saying I would, but
Yeah.
like, would you?
I know you
Like,
would, DR,
would you
because
if
you
like
like
a
Shrek
female-
and Kool-Aid Man.
Like if a female alien,
Bro, I will say that
came up to you,
I have watched Superwoman, right, on
But-
CW.
Yeah, but we don't know what the actual aliens
if-
look like.
But if they, can take shape like that, then yes, I would. I would do an
okay, that's
alien.
28.
I mean, nah, I'm married. I'm sorry.
Okay. Hypothetically, we're saying
Hypothetically,
hypothetically.
funny,
I'm still
literally-
married. I'm still
I
married.
know, bro. I could you not laugh because my wife was like, point at your ring when you're in the camera. This is a perfect moment. Like,
Yeah.
I know you're gonna see this later on. and
I'm
it's
sorry.
perfect. So
I'm
no.
married.
Hypothetically,
I would.
if she came up to you,
I'm
You
a
would.
pass.
You would.
I'm a pass.
I
how
can't.
does
I can't
it open
answer.
up from right here, or
Oh my gosh. I'm not answering this question. I plead the fifth.
Why are you getting nervous?
I'm not getting nervous.
I'll take that as a yes.
You can't take that
take
as a
that
yes.
as a
I'm
yes.
married.
That's a yes.
I agree.
I'm
Yes.
gonna pass.
Even if
You're gonna
it
tell me
was an
right
alien, I'm not gonna cheat on my wife with an alien.
We're not talking
Nobody
about
said
cheating,
that.
bro.
That's the same thing.
Nobody
No, we're saying if you were hypothetically single
Yes.
and hypothetically not married,
Yeah.
I am not either of those.
hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
No, she watches this.
What
Love
a
you, baby.
wiener.
Hey,
Little
hey,
wiener.
he just said because she watches this.
No,
So
I
if
said she
didn't watch
watches
it-
this. Love you, babe. That's what I
I
said.
got you. I got you.
I'm
It's
with
all
Tanner
right.
on this one.
right.
Nope.
I wouldn't. Just imagine. Okay, so look, bro.
Wait a second. Wait, you said yes, and then you're
No,
gonna change that up.
I
You
wouldn't.
did.
No, I didn't. No.
You said that. I got a yes
Bro,
here.
You would do the Kool-Aid Man if he showed up in your fucking house.
Or
You
Shrek.
would do an alien.
I have a video of
This
you
is
with Shrek.
All right, so we humans contract a bunch of sexual transmitted diseases. Koalas have chlamydia. Like, bro, just imagine what
Hey,
aliens.
koalas?
Koalas have chlamydia.
Well, if aliens are here, you don't think that they're not
What do you think aliens
so
have?
technological
chlamydia?
advanced? Super chlamydia.
That's disgusting.
They probably have the technology to cure diseases just by
Facts.
scanning you.
Yeah.
Chlamydia is called the clap. So they have a double clap?
Super clap. That's what made Stevie blind.
Yeah, bro. No, I'm gonna
Yeah, he's not.
say no.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, so good. Thank you for answering the question. There you go.
We did.
No.
And then y'all literally try to beat up Tanner. Tanner's like, no. It's just I don't see it, man. I'm out. We have human women and love my wife, but they have problems. I mean, they have problems. They're crazy, bipolar. Then when they have kids, I've gone through it 3 times, and with those hormones and everything going, it's even scarier.
Mm.
So you're telling me that an unknown species, I'm out.
Just imagine Benny. Like he hits in the group chat like, "Hey, I'm gonna be a dad," and he you have to pay
It's tentacles,
you have to pay global child support.
global.
How do you know that she wouldn't pay child support to me, bro?
Because you're not carrying that.
No, but
I know,
Bro, but
Well, what if
she's more
the alien species actually
She could be
impregnate the
dumb.
Benny?
fucking dumb.
Would you have a baby
Yeah,
shower?
committed.
You're committed. You're committed now. You're committed now. bro.
Hey, what seahorse boy? Damn.
That's so funny.
Seahorse.
Probably just would be some fucked up babies. Some fucked up babies.
Oh
You
man,
would have to take that alien to
it'd
court.
be like a little leprechaun alien or what?
I don't know.
It's a rumple baby.
A
He was
rumple
like-
baby.
He was excited to talk about it, and then as soon as y'all said that he's gonna be the one getting pregnant, he's like, I'm done.
What makes y'all think that y'all would have a choice? These aliens come in and they say, Tanner, I want you.
They're not
They
gonna want.
come in and they-
There's so many other people out
And
there.
then they fucking impregnate
They're
you.
not gonna see me.
Hey, why'd you make those noises? man?
Hey, yo. Okay.
You're fantasizing about it. There's noises already.
So are we still talking about conspiracies or what we doing?
Oh yeah. Okay.
'Cause
Okay. Let's go back
I
to
have
conspiracy.
one, but I gotta like read it.
Yeah, I saw that big
I-
paragraph. Let's go.
I did some shit, but I didn't know if you wanted to talk about
If
finish
it's,
the
if it's
conspiracy.
in Antarctica, I'm walking out.
It is Antarctica.
Oh my god.
I'm ready. I'm always good for the Antarctica
Bro.
ones because it's so.
Okay, but if y'all don't want to talk about Antarctica, we can talk about.
No.
We
ahead.
can just
Go
we can go
ahead,
to the
go
next
ahead.
segment where Daniel wanted to actually talk about how to have a side chick successfully. So, do we want to do that, or we want to talk about Antarctica?
You are not about to get me in trouble like that.
Whatever.
Hey,
I
no.
would have said it on the phone.
Yeah, that was a joke. That was a joke.
Damn, got his ass.
Anyways, so in August 1946, there was an Admiral Richard Baird. He's one of the first pilots to
He
fly
like
over
flew up over it.
but he flew over both the. He was the first pilot to fly over both the South and North Pole.
Mm-hmm.
So what they did is they approached him and said, "Hey, they're going to go ahead and start Operation High Jump, which is the largest expedition to travel Antarctica." So pretty cool. It actually was 4,700 military personnel that went on this whole trip. So there's many people, not just 2 or 3. But it was after World War III. He was asked to go for 4 months to achieve the list of objectives. He kept a diary, and his son found the diary. So in the diary that he kept, the son wanted to come forward and talk about everything that he found. The government pretty much told him no, he couldn't. He
Sure.
pretty much talked about how that he found a hole in the ground. So he like flew into the ground, and when he flew into the ground, he saw like a forest green. And then after the forest, he saw like a shimmering light. So it was like a city underground, and that these UFOs started to circle him, and they pretty much landed him himself. But when they landed him, they brought him in, took him to like a master, and the master said, pretty much just talked to him about how he's not happy with, he's worried about what the humanity's doing, like how they nuked Hiroshima and Nagasaki, things like that. But it's a species, it's a different being that has been watching us and then fled into Earth because of things that we were doing. But like that's an actual documented thing that has happened in Antarctica. Pretty crazy.
What caught me about that one is this grown ass man has a diary, bro.
Well, it's not a diary. It's a journal.
Okay, well that's not what he specified.
It's not a diary. It's a journal.
But he's talking about like his feelings and shit that actually happened. That
It's a diary.
if he said to his
You're not
boy,
helping me here.
his boy would act the way that you acted, and it's like that's why he put it in a fucking journal.
Your aliens were mean to me.
Bro, shut up. You would probably be shitting yourself if you did that.
I was scared.
You couldn't even fly a plane.
Dear diary, I tried to propose to an alien today.
Oh my
My friend got pregnant.
No, I've read about that and heard about that, and I think it's crazy. I don't know what you guys think, but why are we not allowed to go to Antarctica?
Well,
Why?
there's military.
Yeah, yeah,
They
exactly.
will
but,
shoot
But
you.
why are they keeping you out?
What are they keeping you from? It's
Yeah.
nobody's land. All these countries just said, "Hey, nobody can go there, but us."
3 countries that don't agree with anything with each other.
3 specific countries.
3
that hate
specific:
each other.
Chinese, Russia, and America.
Okay, so I'll kind of give it to you there, because there are other places where we're not allowed to go, like in the Grand Canyon. There is a spot where you are not allowed to go at all. Like they have tour guides and stuff, but they never touch that spot. You're not allowed to fly drones over it, like nothing. I mean, there's a lot of conspiracies there, but I think the simple answer is, I think we've just like messed up nature so much that I think certain places are like protected. Like just like let's not fuck with these places. Let them do their thing. Let nature stay the way it was supposed to be, and it's just like let's not fuck with it.
Mm.
Certain parts of the Amazon forest, you're not allowed to be there. So
Yeah, but nature, but what about Area 51?
well, that's a whole different thing. That's a man-made.
Space.
It's a-
that
it's a
contain
man-made base.
information.
Yeah, but what I mean, you can't open to the public at all.
No, because it's like anything military. Like our base, just Camp Pendleton's not really open to the public. You have to.
Okay, but if you went and you know people that went to it and they can talk about it, no one talks about 51.
I think you're top. You're like classified. You have to be like a top secret clearance.
What?
I gotta go to the restroom.
No, you're about to hold it, brother.
I've been holding it.
You're about to continue holding
Top
it.
secret clearance to go to those places, and so it's like you can't talk about it or
Benny.
you're in trouble. But yeah, that's a big thing. Do you want me to clap? Or?
No. Just keep it
But
going.
I think Antarctica is just one of those things that I mean
Yeah.
I've heard other
Look
theories
at
about
that.
Antarctica about it just being a wall, and then on the other side, like the Earth is actually bigger than what it's supposed to
There's
be.
all kinds of theories.
There's so many different theories.
we're
Like
just-
we're just trapped on the inner ring, and
Think
there's
of,
like and it keeps getting bigger. Like
Game
our
of
Earth.
Thrones ice wall,
Yeah.
Mhm.
like that is wrapped around the Earth.
Mm.
I don't know if it's true. I mean, we'll never know, but we're not allowed to go that way.
So you, military man, do you have clearance? You don't. You're far from clearance.
Well, I mean, I have secret clearance. I don't have top secret clearance.
My man, wait, hey, you're a peon, right? You're military, but you're just a peon.
Yeah, but I never went to like Area 51 or anything.
No, I just wanted to see if I can get like a little guest pass if he had clearance.
No, I can't give you a guest pass. You
You
have to
couldn't
go
even talk
through.
about it, even if you had a pass.
Yeah.
Allegedly, do you have a pass?
I don't. I couldn't even tell you.
Allegedly,
Allegedly.
that word protects you.
It doesn't protect me.
I think it would.
No, I
It
don't
would
have a
not, though.
pass to go to that place. I just have a secret clearance. But that was because I worked in the armory, and I'm not allowed to like give away secrets about weapons and stuff like that.
Give us one secret.
No.
You go to jail, bro. Military police come get his ass.
No.
Okay, I tried. I shot my shot.
Yeah.
Since man,
These massive thighs, dude.
he's pulling him up further and further. He's making me comfortable.
We have to like drop your OnlyFans link in the YouTube bio.
No.
Just saying, it's good money.
Quick come up.
So,
I guess I have one
okay.
that's kind of a funny one that I think is kind of funny. Are birds real?
Yeah,
Yes,
they're real.
Birds are real.
Shut down. I've seen.
I
baby
don't
bird.
think they're real.
Why?
Pigeons are not real,
I think that
but they're
they're
real.
I think that they're robots spying on us.
But we've seen
You're
baby pigeons.
telling me that you can see a bird, kill a bird, and see its skeleton, pull it apart, and it's living, and you still don't think it's real?
Yeah, I agree with that statement. What do you
Welcome
think?
back,
Do you
bud.
think birds are real?
Birds are definitely real, yes.
Okay, well, I'm the odd man out.
Yeah, bro. I've
Bro,
seen, I've
birds
seen
are
baby
What are
birds.
they're fucking eggs? Where do you think eggs come from?
Chickens?
And
It's a
It's not. It's
And if you
not.
fertilize that egg, what happens?
Okay, guys.
bro, but you got eagles, you got crows, you got
Yeah.
brown birds. I mean, birds are
No,
real,
they're
bro.
spying on us. But
he
probably
is
just
a-
the pigeons.
He is a military guy.
No, real thing though is I know we were talking about technology. Did you guys see that BMW teamed up with an AI robot? Did you guys see that?
To do
video?
what?
Like they have an AI robot that they're gonna have start working in like the factories and stuff, but it like it stutters, it has like it thinks about what it's gonna say. Like he's like, hey, give me like an apple or something.
So
Or
they
give
got
me something edible to eat, or can I have something to eat? And he's like, he picked up the apple and gave it to him. And he's like, well, why'd you give me the apple? And he's like, well, it was the only thing edible on the table. Like, but he like stuttered through it. He's like, well, I mean, it was like the only thing on the table. So it sounded like a human, but it's like super cool.
they made a social anxiety robot.
Yeah, it's cool. I think they just try to make it to where it's more
It's not a social anxiety robot.
it's more relatable. They're
It's
trying to make it.
back to your Neuralink type thing. I mean, maybe it's like a robot that took in a human personality, you know? So it's literally just
It's just
transferred.
yeah, and it sounds like a human. Like even talking, it doesn't sound like Siri talking to you or anything.
You ever
Actually,
watched Chappie?
yeah,
Yeah, like maybe
it's kind of like it's kind of like that.
What if it was a
It's kind of
human?
cool. It's really slow. I mean, it has to think about what it's doing. I think it'll get faster over time, but right now it's
It's a mentally challenged robot at the moment.
Well, I mean, what
That's-
if it's just a human brain consciousness transferred over? to
well,
a
I don't know if
robotic
it's
person?
that. I know it's like an AI entity. It's like an AI robot. But just look it up. Just watch it. It's cool. It's something that I would.
What is their end goal for this?
What is there?
Yeah.
I think their end goal is to, it's pretty much just have robots do the work.
What work?
Again.
Build vehicles?
Like, I mean, put the vehicles together and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know what the end goal. It didn't really tell me in the video.
I mean, our robot, we have, whether it's most car brands have like robots that put the cars together. but it's not like a
It's like a
person,
robot
AI.
arm.
It's like an
Yeah.
actual thing that just pulls it, grabs it, puts it in. Next one, boom, 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 boom,
Now,
boom,
now
boom.
they have like
And
an
that's how it goes
intelligent
down the
robot.
assembly line. But that's all robotic. That's
Mhm.
all not human.
But now they have an intelligent robot that
Cool.
they're working with. I don't know what their end goal is because in the video it doesn't say. I didn't really dig too deep into it. I just saw a TikTok about it and I thought it was pretty cool. Thought I'd mention it.
Doesn't really sound intelligent if it's like stuttering and it's social.
Well, it's supposed to give you a relatable feeling, is what I'm saying. It's not like a bad stutter.
Mm.
It's just so it feels like you're talking to a human. That's their goal, is to make it feel like you're talking to a human. So like, you know how like sometimes we can stutter when we're talking to each other.
Yeah, of course.
That's what they're trying to do, is create something relatable and you don't feel like it's a robot when you're talking to it.
See, that's why I just think more into it. I think about the end game, the end goal. I think that's to live forever, and that's where you get the human consciousness put
So
into
maybe
a robot that will go longer, and you can just always transfer that consciousness
to a new
to
robot.
keep going. So I think that's pretty crazy. That's wild. I
Mm.
mean, would you do that? Would you allow your consciousness to go forever?
Yeah,
Nah.
because eventually we'll have the technology to figure out if Stevie's blind. If he was, because obviously he'll die. I'm
Hey,
just saying.
that's all up to you. I'd just rather just go, be gone. Because if your consciousness is still being uploaded, would you technically be alive then?
I mean, but you're still continuing. So you're still going. You're still hustling.
Welcome back, sweetheart. I think we should do a draft.
Well,
Green things.
do a quick draft, not a 7-minute draft.
Yeah.
So it's an actual
Quick.
clip.
Top 3 green things.
Top 3 greens.
Green things for St. Patty's Day.
All right, you start it.
Okay. I'm gonna go with a green apple.
Me?
Yeah.
I'll do I thought we were going this way, so sorry. I'll do a pine tree.
I'm gonna go Shrek.
Oof.
Damn, that
I
was
knew
mine.
that was coming.
Oof.
I'm gonna go green grape.
Green grape.
Talk
Green
about my
grape.
big grapes that I had.
Dude, those are massive grapes. Those grapes were the size of AirPods.
Yeah, they're doing a draft here. You gotta go.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna go with like a 4-leaf clover.
4-leaf clover.
Good luck. Okay.
I'm gonna say a nice green lawn.
I'm gonna go the Hulk.
You can't just pick Soupy.
You
Why?
can. They're green.
They're green.
I'm gonna go cash money.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Is this number 3?
Yep.
Damn. The Hulk was a good one. Man,
I gotta go line up.
a tree, I guess. That was such a weak draft.
A tree. Okay. I'm gonna go. Man, I can't think of anything right now.
I'm ready. I got 2.
Two
got two.
launching.
Bro, I'm thinking.
Not a 7-minute clip. Please.
The Lucky Charms green leprechaun thing. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Luigi because I think he's an iconic guy. Tall, lanky. I got strength, speed. I'm good.
He's a plumber.
Hey, and handy man when you need him.
I'm gonna go talking about characters. The Riddler.
The
Oh, that's a good
Green with the black.
that one was a good one.
Oh, I'm in.
Pregnated.
Oh, I don't know. How do you guys feel about that draft? I didn't feel too good.
I
I felt like his was
feel
pretty
You definitely won that one. Yours was trash though.
What?
Lucky Charm.
The
The
last,
green single
the last one.
that gives you oxygen.
He also said a pine tree.
A pine tree, and then I said
damn,
a
I still-
green lawn,
Yeah.
like a nice green lawn.
That's
You're
fair.
telling me
That's
that's
fair. All right.
The Hulk's gonna smash both of those hoes up, and then we're fucked in the end.
whatever.
The Hulk can't handle my green grapes.
I got another thing I wanted to ask you guys.
No.
It's about flavors. What flavor do you think is the worst?
I think this is Tanner did this on purpose.
What flavor is the worst?
I think the worst fucking flavor, part of my French, is grape. A grape doesn't taste like a grape. It doesn't look like, it's just horrible.
Yeah,
Grape is the worst flavor in the world. And if you eat grape, you need to go to the doctor and see a psychiatrist because something's not right with you. Because the purple flavor, anything, grape, Kool-Aid, purple, you say, horrible. Grape, Jolly Rancher, horrible. The Skittles, I guarantee you eat the Skittles. What do you usually do? Pick the grape ones out.
I eat the grape ones, and the Jolly Rancher grapes are actually really good.
Excuse my French, but you're acting like a bitch, bro. That yellow Laffy Taffy flavor is
Yellow
just
Laffy Taffy is so good.
so good.
Good. It's great. I love the yellow Laffy Taffy, bro.
You're gonna tell me you take the purple, you take the purple over the yellow?
Yes.
100%.
I'm out.
You guys
Day
are
and night.
crazy. Grape is the only thing that doesn't taste like grape. So if you eat a fruit grape and then you taste like a grape flavor anything, it's not. It doesn't taste anything like that.
You can
It's
get
gross.
grape juice,
And it
get
still
grape
doesn't
juice,
taste like it.
and it's just the
I think
flavor
it's gross. Grape is gross.
Okay.
That's
Let me
disgusting.
ask you this. Then we're talking about grapes. Red or green, or is it purple green? Which
I'm
one's
going
I'm
better?
going green. Yeah.
Purple.
Hold on. You going green?
Green, bro.
Green?
They
I'm
do
saying
have,
purple.
Okay.
they have black grapes. I don't know if you tried those, but
Dude, I'm not. Dude, wherever you're buying your grapes, that should be illegal.
What are you? What is
HEB.
yours?
I'm gonna go green.
Green.
I
You guys
think
like the green grapes? I
Yeah,
like the
no.
purple.
Okay.
Purple,
It'd
red.
be a weirdo.
back to flavors.
I've never-
I think it's not really the flavor that pisses me off. It's the thought process behind it. These fucking blue raspberry. Like that's not even a
What?
real flavor.
That's
You got raspberry, and then you got blue raspberry just to market. Like that's retarded. Just put raspberry out there.
At least it tastes good.
yeah, bro. What do you have against that? Like a top tier flavor?
I told you I don't hate the flavor. I hate the thought process.
You're coming off
behind
like a
it.
hater. Can I ask a question before
The
we wrap
worst
this up?
food ever out there is avocado. I fucking hate avocado.
Oh, avocado.
You
What
cannot.
flavor?
You get that. You go from flavor to.
Is it just because of the texture?
It's disgusting. It's
You're
just disgusting.
crazy.
It's
You're
disgusting.
crazy.
They got
All of it,
toast you can get.
No, fuck avocados.
Can I? Yeah, let me do another social experiment real quick. Before we wrap it up, let me capture your attention. Okay. Okay. Close your eyes and just picture little old 11-year-old Benny, 11-year-old Tanner, little 11-year-old Joseph, and let's just take it back. You're in your room. You just discovered what your Peter was. No, hear me out. Play the long con. Play the long con. Boom. Parents walk in on you. So you can't do that shit. So they tell you that if you did it long enough,
I know you're going with this. Hold on.
would your palms go hairy and your eyes would go blind?
Fuck no.
Did that happen to you?
No.
No. Did your parents tell you that?
No.
I can
You-
tell you what happened the
No,
first
you know
time.
this. Whoa.
I got caught wanking. I can tell you that.
You said that with a smile, though. That is so
That was
weird.
weird. They walked in and Benny's just in there
Maintain
grinning,
eye
just
contact.
made eye contact. Nothing
Finished.
Nah, bro. All right,
Finished.
I'm gonna say it.
He just discovered his willy
Bro,
yesterday.
I was in the living room where back then, you know, you had the
Living room?
you had the HBO.
No shame, dude.
Bro, so I was in the living room, you had the HBO, whatever. So I'm sitting there like doing my thing, and I'm on the couch, like facing the TV, right? And I guess all I hear is my dad say, "Put that shit up." he said, "Don't be doing that shit. You're gonna go to hell." And I was like, but that's how I got caught. That was my first time being caught masturbating.
I actually have a story if we're talking about
Yeah,
that. The first time
yeah.
I was ever caught, and probably the only time I was ever caught, was when I was in the Marine Corps. And we got home, and so for backstory, we lived in the barracks, and my window, it like opens, it never
getting
locks. It never locks. So you have to put like a stick in there, and I forgot to put the stick in there to keep it closed. And I was butt ass naked in the center of my room, but I had a big TV, right? I wasn't even watching it on the TV. I had my phone in my hand, and I was just rubbing one out real quick, and my window just whoosh, and my best friend opens, and he just sees me sitting there butt ass naked. It's like, I was like, bro, get the fuck out. And he's like, oh shit, I'm sorry. And like he fucking took off and ran. Yeah, that was my one and only time I ever
Oh
got
my
caught.
God,
And it
bro.
was honestly, we still talk about it. And I probably would have never told this story if you hadn't brought it up. But
That's your Marine protecting the country.
What about y'all's? Let's hear it.
I don't know when the first time is I got caught. I don't know. I wasn't living in the living room. I wasn't making that happen, and I wasn't in the Marine. So
uh, Well, our rooms are just like little closets, pretty much. So you have 2 beds, right? The 2 beds, and then like we didn't have a couch or anything in our room at a time, so I had to use like a little chair that like rocks back and forth. And so I was
winking it on a rocking chair.
so I was sitting there, and I think the thing that stuck in my mind or my friend's mind the most was I wasn't watching it on the TV. That I was watching it on my phone. And I was like, oh, it was easy on my phone. I had it, and so yeah,
Just know there's a Marine out there in a closet on a rocking chair, just rubbing one out for our freedom.
probably
happen
like
just
10 of
once.
them. It was not one. It's probably like 10.
All right, well, that was fun.
Yeah,
I think we're way past our time,
yeah. No, we did
but
good.
that was a good episode too.
Well, thanks for coming to our second
The 4
episode
fucks steak.
for Fuck Steak
Podcast.
podcast.